Hello, 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 everybody, and welcome to the live agate hunt. We're going live tonight, hunting for agates. Hopefully, not going to get wet. Hopefully, not getting wet at all, but it could happen. Heck, we got 3 surfers out here tonight. Out here surfing these waves, beautiful waves. Just a beautiful night, perfect weather, little bit of wind. Kind of a cool breeze, I guess you would say. So kind of nice. We'll be walking and talking, looking for agates, looking for things, treasures, petrified wood, anything like that. Remember to like and subscribe. Don't forget all that good stuff. But we're going to see if we can find any agates. I don't know, sugar agates, things like that. A lot of the rocks have washed away, so we're going to have to be extremely lucky. I mean, we do get lucky on these lives. So thank you for hitting the like button there. Appreciate you so much. Feel free to say hi in the chat if you like. We'll take a quick look down here at these rocks, see if we can spot anything. If I do, I'll be sure to show you. Oh! Oh, man. That was close. I wasn't paying attention. Almost got me. I'm telling you got to be careful. I'm not even sure if the tide's going in or out right now. I'm not 100% sure. But, yeah, that one almost got me. We're going to do a little walking and talking, a little agate hunting, looking for, I don't know, petrified wood, beach glass, agates, cool pieces of jasper, and anything else that looks cool, man. We might just pick something up. Hi, Christina. How are you? Hope you're having a wonderful night. Thank you for joining. Yeah, hopefully we'll get some more people in here soon. Dark Giski, hello, how are you? Get this bag in my other hand so it's not blowing in front of the screen there with the wind. All right, glad to hear it. Thank you for stopping in. Hope you stay and enjoy yourself. We're going to be hunting for agates. We'll have to be extremely lucky, I think, tonight to find them. We found them before on lives. I mean, we found a few good ones on lives, a couple big ones, bright red, stuff like that. But I'm doing well. Thank you, Dark. Appreciate it. But yeah, we're going to have to be lucky, man. Looks like all the rocks have been washed away, or most of them anyway. I mean, as you can see here, take a look. And it's pretty much just all sand where the waves come in. So, yeah, hopefully it want to wash up to us, if we're lucky. We do get lucky on these lives sometimes. You got sugar agates. Those are always kind of cool, but I don't know. I'd like to find the real thing, the real agates. Don't get confused with this quartz, because that stuff glows in the sun too. I mean, that stuff will glow on you. But you know what? Hey, if it's glowing at you might want to check it out. Might walk you over to an agate that you didn't see. Watch out for the water. Yeah, we got 3 surfers out there. I'm not sure what they're waiting for. They're waiting for the perfect wave. They're probably out here looking for some cool waves and some tasty waves and some cool buds. Cool buds and tasty waves. Oh, it's been a while. I can't remember the quote from Fast Time at Ridgemont High. Spicoli. Tasty waves and cool buds. And He says, hey, bud, let's party. But yeah, we got 3 surfers out there. Let's see what's going on with them. See if we can maybe catch them catching a wave. I don't know if you guys can see it. I will be right back. No problem, no problem. We'll see you in a bit. Hopefully we find an agate, man. That's what I'm looking for. And let's see if we get lucky. Luke, how are you? How are you? Thank you for joining. Thank you for saying hi in the chat. Much appreciated. Like I say, we're just out here watching these waves and chilling. Have some beach vibes, good vibes going on. A Friday night vibe, you know. It's the weekend. I hope everybody's ready for a wonderful weekend. You know, I gotta believe it's gonna be a great weekend. We got them surfers out there, and they're waiting for the right wave, obviously. I mean, that was a pretty big wave that passed them up. So I'm sure they know what they're doing. They know what they're waiting for. Oh, thanks, Luke, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate all the subs I can get, man. I'm trying to get to 1,000. I'm only at 340 something. Which for me is a lot. I mean, I don't promote the channel anywhere. I mean, all I do is just do YouTube videos and people find me. It's not like I'm on Facebook or X or Insta or heck, none of that other stuff. All I do is post videos on YouTube. I don't promote it anywhere. So, you know, I think it's pretty good to have 340 something subscribers. For me, it is anyway. Bubba Chill 1000. Yeah, I don't know, man. 1,000 would be nice. I mean, that's nothing compared to what some of these people have, right? Hoping to get there. But like I say, I was amazed, man, when I hit 100. When I hit 100, I was like, wow. 100 people following the channel. Unbelievable. Didn't know that many people were into agates. But yeah, we got 3 surfers out there. Yeah, maybe 500. 500's next. We got a little doggy here. Hey, doggy. How are you? Yeah, the dog says hi, everybody. We're on a YouTube live. Filming the ocean and the surfers and looking for agates. Yeah, we've got a audience of 3 right now. But it's been up to 1,400 before. Yeah, so, yeah. We'll see what happens. Well, have a wonderful night. All right, you guys. You see that dog? Full-size poodle. Pretty cool. Like, I know I was saying in another live a couple weeks ago, man, how dogs always come up to me. It's, I don't know, just some weird thing that happens to me. Dogs always want to come sit next to me, be next to me, smell me. What's an agate? Oh, well, you'll have to look at some of my other videos. I've got probably 200 or more videos of agates, finding them, and hopefully we'll find one. You know, if we find one, then you'll see what one looks like, man. Hopefully we find one live. We found them on the lives before. Found a big one on a live. Yeah, hey, man, maybe we'll get lucky. They say not too many rocks out today. Someone had told me a lot of the rocks got washed away. Usually in the rocks is kind of where you find the agates. If there's rocks, there's usually agates, you know. They do wash up. The ocean washes them up, but with it taking away so much of the rocks, I don't know if it's maybe taking away the agates. Who knows? We still got some surfers out there. No, it's not coral, but there is agatized coral. You are correct on that. But no, the agates that we find here are like what's called Oregon Coast agates. And it is prehistoric, pretty much. It's from a volcano, I guess, that erupted. and got rock and sand like super heated, and it turned to almost glass. And they wash up on the beach. They come down the river. And, oh, there's a surfer. He's on the wave. I don't know if you guys can see him, but yeah, he's riding the wave right now. Oh, yeah, that was a good one. He didn't wipe out or nothing. Mystery house. I'm not sure. I don't think I've been to a mystery house. The tree's a mystery. That's California, but that's close to here, the Southern Oregon coast. Not too far away. See, we're looking for something that glows in the sun. See that glowing? That's called a sugar agate. Very similar to an agate, but a little more milky. So it's kind of milky, as you can see. It does glow a little bit, but that's what we call a sugar agate. An agate will be like that, but more like glass. It'll be more like glass. Yeah, hopefully we'll find one. Hopefully we get lucky. Show you what one looks like. But yeah, man, that dude caught a wave. That was pretty cool. I don't know if you guys could see it or not. Maybe if you're watching on your TV, you might be able to see it. Yeah, hopefully we'll find an agate here live and see the seashells too, man. They'll kind of glow, kind of fool your eyes a little bit. That's a shell, but it'll glow in the sun and make you think it's an agate. But like I say, hey, if you see something like that, walk over anyway, because it might just be it's leading you to an agate. You never know. You never know. All I know, man, is the beach is beautiful. It's a beautiful night. Oh, man, the weather's perfect. Couldn't ask for anything better. We got the sunshine. We've got a slight breeze to cool you down. So it's not real warm. It's perfect, absolutely perfect. What is that? A piece of jasper, shiny jasper. That's what they call jasper. Agates can be attached to pieces of jasper. Jasper, the Native Americans way back when, they used to make arrowheads and spearheads out of pieces of jasper. I've actually found a piece of jasper that was shaped like an arrowhead. Found that upriver. So you can still find ancient artifacts, which is really cool. Hey, are they valuable? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. My sister was saying there's people that sell them on, like, I don't know, Etsy and eBay and stuff, but I don't know. I mean, I just kind of collect them, and I give some away, and I don't know. I like to sit them if they're big, I like to set them in the windowsill, so when the sun hits it, that it shines. When the sun comes through the blinds, I like that, you know. Kind of keeps my eyes tuned. John Doe in Oregon, thank you. Yeah, thank you for stopping by. We're out here, Southern Oregon coast. Southern Oregon coast, man. Moved here about 5 years ago. Actually started looking for agates before I moved here. I was visiting and someone turned me on to it. They're like, oh, you know, I was cruising the beach. They're like, what are you looking for, agates? And I was like, what's an agate? And they showed me and I was like, wow, that's cool. And I was like, man, that kind of looks like a gemstone or something. He's like, yeah, you know, they're all over the beach. You'll find them. And I found one tiny one the first time I went looking for him. A little tiny baby one. Probably the size of a green pea. And I was stoked. Hello from Greece. Right on. Yeah. Awesome, man. I you know, it's crazy. I was looking at the analytics, and man, I got people from all over. Only like 20% of my viewers are even from the United States, which kind of tripped me out. Kind of tripped me out, man. But we're just out here tonight spreading positivity, beach vibes, positive vibes. You know, watching these surfers. There he goes. He's cruising over the wave. That's not the wave he wanted. These guys are waiting for something. I don't know what they're waiting for. But we caught that one guy surfing that wave earlier. That was kind of cool. He did really good, man. Didn't wipe out or nothing. He went over the backside of the wave, still standing on the board. So I give him props for that. That was pretty cool, as far as I could tell. I mean, you know, I boogie boarded when I was a kid a few times. So I give that guy props, man. That was pretty cool. Yeah, hopefully we find a nice piece of beach glass or an agate or some petrified wood. Yeah, people find fossils out here too. Fossils will wash down. There'll be like rocks with like fossils in them. But you really got to be looking for that. An agate, man, it kind of sticks out. It just kind of glows at you. When you see it, man, you just look at the right angle. Make sure the sun's not shining directly in your eyes, of course. Otherwise, you might get blinded. And then you can't see nothing. So, oh, hey. Trying to get me wet. Always trying to get your feet wet. Trying to make it a miserable walk for you. But I like it when the rocks are wet. Usually the wet rocks will shine, man. When it's an agate, it'll shine better when the light hits it. So, because you just want to make sure you're not staring directly in the sun. That's usually not good. I mean, I know there's people that do it. That's kind of cool. That's a cool rock. I like that. Heck, man, I'm just going to pick it up, throw it in the bag. What the heck? Why not? But, you know, you got to be careful. You don't want to pick up too many random rocks, because next thing you know, the bag's super heavy. Arms are hurting. Yeah, it's not good. But, hey, appreciate everybody stopping by, man. That is just, to me, that's awesome. You know, anybody would even stop by and listen to a joker like me, you know. That's all I know. Just out here, man, we're trying to find some treasure. You know, some people consider the agates treasure. I mean, heck, when I first started looking for them, man, they were hard for me to find. I'd be afraid to walk in people's footsteps too, you know, because I'm like, oh man, there's already been somebody there. They must have found it, you know. But I've learned, you know, through the past, I don't know, 5 years looking for agates, that don't matter. If you're going to find an agate, it was meant for you. It wasn't meant for that other person. They didn't find it, you know. It don't matter if there's footprints or what. Just keep an eye out, you know. Keep an eye out, because like I always say, you never know. You never know. Man, I lost track of those surfers. Where'd they go? Oh, that's a seal out there. There we go. There's one. I don't know if you guys can see him. He's just went over that wave. And I got to a spot where to try and look at them is like looking directly in the sun. Out here blinding myself. You want to get blinded by the sun. We're not out here sun gazing. That's for sure. Out here looking for agates. Cool rocks. Doing a little rock hounding, a little agate hunting. You know. Sometimes we find cool stuff, sometimes we don't. Hey, maybe we'll get lucky, man. We'll see a pelican die. Oh, yeah, he's got a wave. Look at him. There he goes. There he goes. Yeah. He's getting totally pitted. Get totally pitted. He's always shredding the gnar. Look at that. Heck yeah, man. That was cool. That was freaking cool. That guy's awesome, man. He went right under that wave, too, like a pro. That was pretty cool. I don't know who's here to see that, but that was pretty darn cool. And we got to see something cool on the live, you know. Heck, I often wonder how many agates I walk by, you know. How many have I passed up? Uh-oh, trying to get me wet again. There we go. Yeah, that was pretty cool. We caught another surfer catching a wave. That was pretty sweet. Man, not a lot of rocks down here. I mean, holy smokes, we might walk the whole 2 kilometers and back and not find an agate. But sometimes, hey man, sometimes they are right here in the sand, just like one of these little rocks, you know? Just like all these here. One of those could be an agate. You never know. Heck, I've been out here standing around and they wash right up to you. And we've been getting a lot of pelicans lately. Pelicans diving in the water. It's been pretty cool to watch. Got one of my short videos out that's got a pelican diving in the water. It's one of my latest shorts. You can go check that out on the channel. If you're here watching, like and subscribe. Appreciate you so much. And these waves are a trip. It's like they're way up and then they're way down. But the waves aren't crashing close to the shore. See, trying to get me. Back away. Yeah, these waves are pretty awesome. I can see why these guys are surfing out there. Catching some cool buds and some tasty waves. Absolutely. Yeah, there's a pelican. Haven't seen him doing any dives here in a little bit. But the waves are pretty spectacular tonight, that's for sure. Cruise on down. Got some people out here. They're cruising around, shooting the shit on a Friday night. Again, thank you everybody that's here. Appreciate you so much. Appreciate all the subscribers. More than you probably know. And we're just a small channel, trying to grow, trying to get 500, then 1,000. Like I say, I was excited when I got 100. I'm at 3-something. Happy for that. Happy for that. Blessed, man. Totally blessed. Got these beach vibes going. Positivity is flowing. We're gonna get lucky. We're gonna find an agate. I believe we will get lucky. Just never know. Might find a huge one. Fist-sized agate, or at least the size of a golf ball. Man, if you find one the size of a golf ball or bigger, that's pretty darn awesome. So, man, when I first started, I couldn't hardly find anything but little tiny ones. Small ones. I'd find small ones every once in a while, but then I started finding bigger ones. But, you know, I always say, hey, if you're looking for the small ones, the big ones are there, you're going to find them. That's for sure. It looks like we got 4 people. I don't know if anybody in the chat can see how many people are here. Go ahead and post that up. Put that in the chat. I'm just thankful for all of you. Grateful. So grateful for everybody that's watching. Like I say, it's Friday night. Man, it's going to be a wonderful weekend. See, we might get some rain tomorrow, but that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. It rains here a lot, so Winter's coming. Better get used to the rain. It's going to rain a lot this winter. That's for darn sure. So might as well just get used to it. Get used to it now, because it's coming. All the surfers are way down there now. Way down there. Yeah, if you're watching and you're able, you know, say hi in the chat. Always appreciate, you know, any oh man, look at that. That's kind of a cool rock. I don't know. I mean, is it worth the wait? Is what I always ask. Kind of cool. The way it's got that quartz in it. Is it worth the wait to carry? Forget it. Man, we're looking for agates. We're hoping to find an agate. And these waves are awesome. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's pretty cool. These waves are roaring. Like I say, always trying to get you wet. Gotta back up some there. We got some people walking by. Hi guys, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, yeah. Always nice to say hi to people, you know. It's not the city. We're in the country now. Out in the sticks of the Oregon coast. Out here in the sticks. No, hey, it's a small town though, you know. Most of the people say hi. Most people are friendly. There's a couple of douchebags. There always is. There's always a couple. You know, they just can't get away from it. There's a douchebag or two. Probably in every town, no matter how big or small. There's a douchebag or two. That's for darn sure. Well, we got some rocks here. We're going to look around. Whoa, hey, yo. Come on. Coming after me. Yeah, see how much of an incline this is? It used to be kind of flat. It's really sloped down now, so it's took away all that material. I mean, that was all sand and rock. And I haven't been out here in a week, so been working all week. I was thinking of maybe changing the lives from Friday night to Saturday afternoons, but just don't know. I mean, maybe I'll put a poll out and hopefully people will actually see it and respond to it and let me know which they prefer. You know, Friday night live or Saturday afternoon live, you know, early evening maybe, you know, somewhere about 4 o'clock or something. Yeah. I don't know. We could try it out, I guess. All I know is it's going to start getting dark earlier. That's coming. That's for sure. That'd be pretty awesome if we saw a whale tonight. It's been a while. I saw that one whale. I mean, that was the first time I saw one, so I guess I was just pretty lucky and blessed to be in the right place at the right time and actually see that. That was pretty impressive, I gotta say. Pretty impressive. See a pod of whales. I mean, huge. And one was huge, man. It breached. It was giant. I mean, it was a giant. I am not even kidding. Prehistoric. It looks like we got a couple people in here. If you're in here and you feel like it, go ahead and say hi in the chat. Appreciate everybody if you're able to. If not, you know what? That's okay, man. It's all about positivity and beach vibes and chill and relax. Out here enjoying the surf and the sand, the sounds, the scents. You know, pretty awesome. It's going to be probably a beautiful sunset tonight, I imagine. Pretty certain it will be. Maybe you'll stick around for that. And if not, that's okay too. Just like and subscribe on your way out, whatever you do. I mean, if you feel like it. If not, whatever. Like I say, it's just a small channel anyway. Hoping to get to 500. And then hopefully 1,000. We'll see, man. I was stoked to have 100. Back up. Water's coming. Yeah, man. I remember having like 500 views on a video, and I was freaking stoked. It's like, whoa! I made this silly short video, and it got 500 views. I think it went up to like 700. I was like, wow. I would have got some trash out here. I have to pick that up. Like I say, always picking up the trash. Give you good karma. Good karma. Pick this garbage up. That's a heavy one too, but hey, you know what? Worth the wait to get the trash off the beach. Definitely gonna give some good karma for the agates. That would have been terrible if somebody stepped on that with a bare foot. I'm gonna slice you right open. That would not be cool. Yeah, sometimes I wonder if the algorithm even likes me. I don't know. I had a video the other day hit frickin' 12,000. 12,000. I was stoked. I was like, wow. I did something right. Maybe it was the music I put to it. I mean, typically I get 800, 1,000, 1,200, 1,400. But 12,000, I was pretty stoked. There goes a whole family of pelicans. I don't know if you can see that. They're flying along. Yeah, we had them out here the other night. They were feeding. They were diving in the water. It was pretty darn cool. Hi, guys. How you doing? It's okay. Come on. It's all right. You're okay. That dog was wanting to come over here. They always want to come over. I don't know why. I guess they could sense the chill. Woo-wee. Yeah, I don't know, man. How many more rocks are even left on this beach? Good Lord. I'm going to need a major storm. Wash some rocks down the river. And get the surf up high. Throw some rocks up. I don't know. I mean, I started really hunting agates last year is kind of when I started really getting into it and coming out all the time to hunt for them and stuff. And yeah, I noticed the wintertime there's not as many. And then after the winter storms, it throws a ton of driftwood, trash, rocks, all kinds of stuff up on the beach. So it throws all that kind of stuff up on the beach. And tons of agates, of course. So there's that. But it seems like, I don't know, now through winter, because it just kind of took all the rocks away. So I don't know if it's going to spit some more back up or what, but we've had a negative tide here for a while. So maybe that's why. I don't know. We'll figure it out one day. That's for sure. I mean, darn, that's cool looking, huh? I mean, if you're here watching this, hit the like button, for Christ's sake. How could you not? I mean, look at that. If if you can't hit the like button for that, there's something wrong with you. Yeah, we got a seal. He's cruising around out there. I don't know if you can see him. But he's cruising around. Sometimes they'll actually kind of follow you along the beach. It's kind of cool. I like that. Anyways, I don't know how far we're going to cruise tonight because there ain't nothing out here. But you know, it's funny because I've said, oh yeah, I'm just going to give up now, and walked a little further, just a little more, and, you know, found something major. I mean, it happens. You know, I'm like, I'm not going to find anything. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo, and then bam. So, I mean, it happens. Maybe we'll walk a little more. Don't want to quite give up walking this way yet. I mean, hey, you never know. We might be walking back and find a big one that just washed up. I mean, stranger things have happened. Or heck, maybe I just walked past it, you know. That happens too. Well, I want to thank everybody watching this, and anybody that watches this in the future, you know, thank you as well. Just know that we're spreading positive vibes out here on a Friday night. Chill vibes, beach vibes. And we got something out in the water out there. Just past that wave that just broke there. There was something out there. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Something was out there, something black. Yeah, it could have been a seal, who knows. But if you're just stopping by, thank you. Tell a friend, but wait, there's more. Just kidding. Oh man, look at that. Woo! Yeah, can you see it? Can you see it? Look at agate. Oh, the way, see, they try to get you wet, man. They lure you in with that agate and then try to get you wet. Where'd that sucker go? There it is. There she is. Where'd she go? Right there. We got it. Woo! Yeah. That's an agate, everybody. If you want to know what an agate looks like, that's it there. That's what I'm talking about. Right on the live. We found, I told you, man, just keep going a little more. Yeah, I was ready to give up, see? That's what happens. Happy Friday. Hey, thank you. Just found one. Did you miss it? Oh my God. Let me pull it out of the bag. We picked up some trash to increase the agate karma. And we found that. Not bad. Yeah, I was like, man, should we go any further? There's hardly any rocks out here. Hardly any rocks at all. Woohoo! Found one. That's what I'm talking about. Hold on, let's make a mark because, you know, I like to make a mark where they're washing up. I do that. You know, we're just gonna mark a line in the sand so you know where that agate washed up. You got to make it far enough where the waves don't take it away. Do that. When you're on your way back, be like, hey, check that spot. That's a lucky spot. They seem to wash up there, you know. But yeah, that was awesome. I love finding an agate on a live. That was one of my favorite things, is to find an agate while we're on a live stream. That's freaking cool. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you to everybody that's here. Thank you to everybody that's watching. You know, I am very, very grateful for everyone. And man, the waves are nice tonight. They are kicking. I guarantee that it's going to be a spectacular sunset. I mean, it's just going to be amazing. I am sure of it. Anybody that says it's not, it's a damn liar. It's a damn liar. Oh man, you guys probably can't see it on camera, but the pelicans out there are diving down, catching fish. It's always cool. I like watching that. See if we can find anything in these rocks. Man, finding that agate made me just want to go a little further. I almost gave up. I was like, hey, should we turn around now? I was like, no. You know, sometimes you find one if you go just a little bit further. And look what happened. Jamie says, my kid has first football game tonight, or else I'd watch you. Ah, yeah, that's okay. Hey, your kid's football game is much more important than some silly live stream on YouTube. That's for sure. I do appreciate you even just checking in and leaving a comment. That means a lot. That means a whole lot. It means more than anybody knows out here, that's for sure. Man, the sun reflecting off that water is pretty darn cool, I gotta say. If you don't like that, folks, there's something wrong with you. All right, we've got a couple more places with some rock. We're gonna check those. See if maybe we find another agate. You never know. I always say you never know. Anything's possible. You know, heck, you can find a gold nugget out here. $3,500 an ounce for gold right now. Heck, I don't know, man. You can find a silver ring, $41 an ounce right now for silver. Metals have gone crazy. Anyways, I appreciate anybody and everybody for stopping by, checking out the channel, checking out the live stream. I mean, even if you didn't stay long, maybe hopefully you got a little sense of the beach vibes. You got a little peace and serenity from it, you know. Maybe something touched your heart. You know, that's what it's all about. Spreading good vibes, beach vibes. Man, out here smelling this salt air. The sound of the surf. Even though it's trying to get you wet. It's definitely trying to get you wet, man. But, you know, we're out here. We're doing it. We're hunting for agates. We found one. I mean, that was pretty darn awesome. That was... Hey, like I said, we have to have extremely good luck to find one tonight. And guess what? We were lucky. We were lucky. And I said, man, I said, hey, you know what? I'd rather be lucky. I'd rather be lucky than good. I'd be lucky at finding these agates than good at finding these agates. You know? That's for darn sure. I don't know, man. I just love being out here anyway. You know? Whether I'm doing a live and you guys are watching, or I'm just, you know, out here by myself, cruising around, looking for agates, finding stuff, making short videos sometimes, you know. If I find an agate, I'm going to try and make it short. Sometimes you can't film it, though. Sometimes there's big major waves coming in. You got to grab it and go. You see it, you grab it. There's no time to pull the phone out. You know, that happens. Man, maybe we'll get to 1,000 subscribers tonight. No, I mean, hey, we could hope for 500 subscribers by the end of tonight. Hey, you never know. Anything can happen. That's a cool rock. Kind of that green jasper with the quartz. That's kind of cool. We're going to throw that in the bag. Bag's going to start getting heavy. The bag is going to get heavy. And remember, if we carry it all the way down, we got to carry it all the way back. Not like I'm leaving it out here. man, it's just, God, it's gorgeous. And we got 4 people out here, so I appreciate all 4 of you. And we got 4 likes. You know, I had one live, man, had like 1,400 people, but the audio went out. Maybe I just need to shut up. Maybe if I shut up, I'll get more viewers. Who knows? That could be, huh? But I don't know. I like to interact with people that leave a comment. We're going to cruise on back. We've gone at least a kilometer. At least. I don't know what that is in miles. But someone said these signs are kilometers. But then someone else said they're beach entrance signs. So, I don't know. I don't know how far apart those things are, or if they're even measured in distance, or they're just beach access points, like someone said. The numbers are beach access points. And I don't know if that's for emergency purposes or what. You know, you can say, oh, I'm an access point, whatever. And that way they could come rescue you or something. Who knows? Don't know. But we're going to cruise on back. Like I say, man, we'll see if we can find another agate. You never know. There might be one we walked right past. There might not. That's the magic of it. You never know. But, you know, as long as you're enjoying this right here, guys, take a moment and look at that. Yeah, we'll cruise along a little more. Maybe we'll stop again. Just chill, watch the sun. And it looks like we're down to one person. One person just left their device alone, walked away, and just left it on. Maybe they're cooking or doing dishes or cleaning something, and they're just listening. I don't know. I do that sometimes. I'll just listen to something random as I'm cooking something or doing dishes or cleaning something, whatever it is, you know. Whatever. But, you know, we're out here doing it. I want to thank everybody for stopping by and saying hi. We're going to walk and talk and hunt for agates on the way. You know, doing this live. I mean, man, those waves are pretty crazy. I don't know if you guys can see that with the sun in the background, but those waves are, they're going in every direction. That's pretty darn cool. Yeah, we got a little seal out here too. I mean, in the low surf. I don't know if he's going to pop his head back out, if you guys can see him or not. Come on, little buddy, where are you? They'll be out here and they'll follow you sometimes. Let's see. Where'd he go? No, not going to poke his head out. Guess he doesn't care about you guys. Shame on him. Shame on him for not caring about you guys. Not wanting to show himself. But hey, maybe we'll find another agate. I mean, this is a spot right coming up right here where we found that agate, so hey, you never know, we might find another one. See the tracks in the sand, mark it off. Don't see anything else. But, you know, like I said, we'll walk and talk. We're out here enjoying the sound of that surf. The sound of the waves. And just chilling out here at the beach. Getting the mind right. Definitely getting the mind right out here if you're looking at this. If that doesn't put you in a chill mood for a Friday night, man, maybe you had a hard week at work, you know? Maybe it was busy at work. Trying to get me. You know, maybe it was a difficult week. Who knows? If it was, hey, it's over. You know what? It's over, and it's the weekend now. Time to relax. You know, maybe do a couple chores around the house, whatever. You know, a little laundry, little dishes, whatever. That don't take too long. Just get it done, and then have some fun. That's what I always say. Get it done and have some fun. Back down to 1. I don't know if you're in here. Let me know how many people are here. Frickin' water trying to get me. Yeah, you know what? When the water tries to get you, sometimes it's giving you an agate. Keep your eyes peeled. Keep them eyes peeled. See what you can find. Anyways, if you're just stopping by, just hit the like before you jump out. Why not? Don't be greedy. Just hit it once. Don't be greedy. Hit it once. That's all I'm asking. You know, maybe subscribe, right? If you want to, if you like looking for rocks and treasure and agates. I mean, we did find an agate on the live stream. So that was pretty darn cool. It's always cool when you find an agate on the live stream. You know, looks like this tide's going out because it's much lower than it was when we walked by the first time. And hey, who knows? Maybe it's uncovered an agate or two. Something we just couldn't see on our way out. Now that we're on our way back, we might find it. You never know. God dang, I should just change the name of the channel to You Never Know. Because you don't. You never know. You never know what you might find. You never know if you're going to have a good time unless you try. You know? If you don't go out to have a good time, I guarantee you're not going to have a good time. That's one thing I know. You know? Whether you're like me and you're just out here cruising by yourself, in your head. You know, I like that sometimes. I like just relaxing. You know, peace of mind. Now there's a nice little sugar agate, you guys. I don't know if you guys can see it. But it's there. I'll pick it up so you can see what it looks like. Sugar agate. What the heck? Throw it in the bag. Let's take it with us. Add to the weight. Get in there. Some cool buds and some tasty waves. Hey, bud, let's party. I'm just saying that's going to be a beautiful sunset. Hopefully you're going to be here to see it. Stick around. Stick around. You might see something cool. I mean, heck, you never know. You might be here when this water attacks my feet and gets me wet. That happens. Happens all the time. Take your eyes off that surf for a second. Bam! A wave come get you. You're wet all the way up to your knees. At least your ankles. I mean, your pant cuffs and your shoes. Totally soaked. Totally. And then you get into any kind of dry sand and that's just sticking right to you. It's going to stick to you like glue. Oh, God. I wonder if them surfers are still out here. They took off or what? We'll find out when we get back. Stay tuned for more. But wait, there's more. If you act now, we'll double your order. Just pay double the cost of the item for shipping. What a scam. Holy smokes, man. Well, I fell for that a couple times, I guess. I guess we all did, maybe. Heard somebody say the other day, yeah, those frickin', tape of the month, CD of the month clubs. So that was the first time you ever got sent to collections. I started laughing because, oh man, I thought using a fake name was gonna protect me. No, it showed up as an alias on my credit report. Oh man, I don't know. Probably got 10 CDs for a penny. If you promised to buy, who knows? I can't remember anymore. 3 more at triple the price. That's how that used to go. 10 for a penny. Buy 3 more at regular price, which is frickin' triple what it would cost you anywhere. You could buy it at the airport cheaper. Anybody that's been to an airport and bought anything knows what I'm talking about. You could buy it at the airport cheaper than you could have bought it from this frickin' place. But, that's how it goes, man. That was the first time I got sent to collections. When someone said that, man, in this video I was watching the other day, oh, man, I was cracking up. They were reviewing some albums, and they started talking about the frickin' subscription things where you get 10 CDs or 10 cassettes for a penny. Oh, man. Good times. Good times, you guys. Some of you might be too young to remember that stuff. But, yeah, it used to be a thing. You'd see it in like a magazine. They have this whole section, man, with all these CDs, and you could check them off. All these cassette tapes. Just put a check mark next to the 10 you want. Mail that thing away. As long as you promise to buy 3 more at their retail price. Their retail price was $30 or more. Something like that. It was outrageous. Whatever it was outrageous. And, if you don't like it, send it back. But, we're going to make it impossible for you to send it back. God darn it. I don't know, man. I mean, when you were a kid, you fell for it. That's for sure. Wow, guys. The sunset's coming along. It's coming along pretty nice. I'm digging it. I am digging it. That is beautiful. We found one agate. Hey, that's more than I expected, honestly. I mean, like I say, hey, you got to be lucky when all the rocks are gone to even find one. So the fact that we found one, pretty darn lucky. Pretty darn lucky. That's all I got to say. Yeah, this definitely is some sort of negative tide. 'Cause it's going way out. When it goes out, I mean, way out there. But we'll keep cruising. Might find another one. Might not just be lucky, we might be extremely lucky. You know? That's what I like. Better to be extremely lucky than just lucky. I know you gotta believe too. I mean, you gotta believe you're lucky. God dang, that sunset. Wow. When it's coming along, if you're just stopping by now, I mean, you should stay. You tell a friend, you know what I mean? Stay tuned. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Just kidding. Yeah, there's a set of clouds back there on the horizon that sun's going behind. Man, that's just making for a really nice sunset. But it also limits the visibility for finding these agates. You know, because when the sun hits them is when you get the glow. There it goes behind those clouds. It's not a full sunset yet, you guys. Those clouds are way up above the horizon. So what you're seeing there is it behind the bank of clouds. But we'll keep cruising along. I mean, if you're out here for the ride anyway, why not? So you got to get much closer to see if you can find an agate when the sun is behind the clouds like that, because they're not going to pop out like if the sun is hitting them. You know what they say, when the sun is low, the agates glow. And I'm out here, man, I'm going to collect them all, big and small. That's a fact. I don't care how small that agate is. If I find it, I'm picking it up. It's coming home with me. That's all I know. But, you know, hey, it's the Animal Channel Live. Please subscribe. Out here doing a walk and talk, live agate hunt. Man, super low tide. Probably a negative tide. Got another person with a dog walking up on us. They got it tied on the leash, so probably not going to come over. But, you know, hey, stranger things have happened. I'll stand there and a dog will come up and just sit right next to me. Just kind of rest its head against my leg. It's the way they do for some reason. Well, we're out here spreading some positivity, man. We got some rocks here now. This low tide, I just wish there was more sunshine. These things are hard to find without the sunshine, that's for sure. You almost have to be right on top of them. You have to be lucky, or should I say extremely lucky, to find it. Got to be extremely lucky. But what a beautiful sunset, you guys. And that's just spectacular. Guy with his dog walking back. Dog was probably tugging on the leash. I want to see the animal. I want to come over and check out the animal. It's what they do. I don't know what it is. It's maybe because I'm the year of the dog. I don't know. And that could be. Last live, man, we found a red agate that was freaking gorgeous. A bright red one. Those are hard to find. It's probably second rare. Well, no, third rarest. Because green one and then the blue ones are green and blue. Those are hard to find. But a red one is pretty darn hard to find. I was stoked on that. We found that last live. If you're still in here and you're able, I'm going to throw up a heart, throw up a high, throw up a whatever, a peace sign. Throw up some positive vibes, man. Put it up in the air. And we are hoping to find one more agate before the night is over. You know? I mean, it's possible. Sometimes you just walk up. Something tells you to walk higher. I don't know what it is, but something will tell you, hey, walk over here. Sometimes that's what it does, and you find one, but not right now, I guess. But, you know, hey, always listen to your gut. Whatever your gut's telling you, do that. I'm a firm believer in that. Got to listen to the gut. If the gut tells you, do it. The gut's never wrong. Even if it seems like, oh, that was a bad choice, it's not. It's for the best somehow, some way. That I know for sure. Finally, we got some rocks, man. This is all the rocks that have been washed down from up there. But we got no sun. God, what a beautiful sunset. We got no sun to help us find the agates, so got to be extremely lucky right on top of it before you see it. I mean, you almost have to be standing over it. But, you know, it's crazy. Sometimes if you're just standing here and you chill for a minute and you just kind of look around, relax your mind, not even think about anything, something will catch your eye. I mean, it happens out here. Bam! Found an agate. I mean, it happens. Happens. Oh, yeah, there's a cool piece of jasper. Nice little chunk. Well, you know what? Hey, let's throw it back and hope for an agate. Hope for some agate karma for that big piece of heavy trash that we pulled off the beach. It could have sliced someone's foot, you know? And not that we only do it for the karma, but karma's nice. I love to have karma. Look at that beautiful sunset, you guys. I know we don't have too many people here right now, and that's a shame. I think we had like 14, 15, you know, at the peak at once, you know. I had one, like I say, 1,400, but it was, you know, it was not all at once, of course. It was people jumping in and out, and that counts, I guess. So if you're scrolling through, stay for a minute, scroll on through. Scroll on through, I don't care. You know, we just want to find an agate. Maybe, kind of a sugar agate, I guess. Yeah, maybe an agate. I don't know. Yeah, we'll call it a baby sugar agate. Who knows? Whatever. Little piece of treasure. We're heading back the way we came. You never know. We found one nice one. Sometimes that's all you can ask for, especially when there's not a lot of rock. A lot of that rock's been washed away. Sometimes one agate like that is all you're going to find, and you got to be happy with that. And I'm grateful I found that, you know. Better than not finding anything. That's for darn sure. But it's definitely one of my favorite beaches for finding agates. That's for darn sure. I go here quite often. I make my shorts. I go in between the two jetties where the river is too. That's a good spot. But don't really do many lives there. It's just too small to do, a whole bunch of walking. But wow, freaking look at that sunset, you guys. Anybody who stayed for it, man, you are enjoying something just beautiful. What a treat. I love it. It's what life's about, enjoying little things like this that are just beautiful and being in that moment and enjoying it. I don't know, sometimes I think we overthink stuff. We take things too serious, take people too serious, Sometimes we hold grudges and someone's being a dork, and maybe that's just the way they are. Maybe they are, a douchebag, and, but just don't associate with them, Man, there goes some pelicans diving in the water. I don't know if you guys caught that. That was pretty cool. But, yeah, I mean, hey, it is what it is, As long as you're not, like, I don't know, super friends with, like, a douchebag, because then they're going to bring you down. You're going to be friends with somebody that's maybe even a little cooler than you are, So maybe got their shit figured out, maybe a little more chill. Maybe, someone that could kick down some advice to you, Man, there was a kid I knew selling cars, man. His name was Steven. And this kid, man, he was the one first told me about Bitcoin. He's like, yeah, Bitcoin. He's like, yeah, you should buy a couple. I'm like, well, what is it? And he kind of explained it to me. I was like, sounds like a scam. He's like, well, they're only $300 per Bitcoin. He's like, you should probably buy 3 or 4 just to be safe. So if you buy 3 or 4, you'll probably be in good shape. And God, this was back in, I don't know, 2012 maybe, somewhere in there. Anyways, he's like, yeah, just buy 3 or 4, 10 if you can. He's all, you could probably afford it. You should do it. I'm like, nah, sounds like a scam. Digital money, what the hell do I know about that? I didn't even know how I would have bought it even if I wanted to buy it, But hey, later on during the pandemic, I did buy it just a tiny bit. And God, I want to say it was 5,000 a Bitcoin then, And put a few hundred on it. The pandemic money. Put some pandemic money on it. I said, what the hell? It's free money. Yeah, I got to pay taxes on it, but whatever. But to me, it was free money. And boy, that's grown. It's grown pretty good. I wished I had known how to buy it in 2012 and maybe investigated with this kid a little more. Like, hey, what are you talking about? How do I do it? How do I get it? Because I did have the money then. I could have spent, a couple grand and got frickin' 10 of them or something. Be a frickin' millionaire right now. But hey, hindsight's always 2020. That's one thing I know. Hindsight's always 2020. So you can always look back and go, shoulda, coulda. But you know what? Hey, take a couple risks, small risks. Later on, you'd be like, I should have risked bigger. But, hey, whatever. I look back and go, man, I should have bought, a few $10,000 worth of Bitcoin during the pandemic, and had 3 Bitcoin or something. But, hey, it is what it is. Do what you do. And, you just got to chill, be happy. Anyways, we're going to end this live. You know what? We're going to walk to the end, though. Wait a minute. Because I've done that. I said, hey, you know what? I'm going to call it quits right here and then walk to the end and find something. So let's just walk to the end before we call it quits. Let's be, hey, crazy stuff happens. But I found a big heart-shaped agate over here one day. Was going to quit right back where we were. I was like, all right, I give up. Nice sugar agate. Kind of cool. I'll throw it in the bag. What the heck? I mean, we're toward the end of the journey here, so not going to hurt carrying the weight. See if we find something. That's a pretty good little walk, you guys. Like I say, a lot of times I just do it for the exercise anyway. I'm going to do it for the exercise because I need it. But yeah, we found a big heart-shaped agate right over here. I mean, it was like right here. I mean, just bam, against these rocks. And I didn't even think I was going to find anything. And almost gave up. Walked a little bit further. And there it was. It's just the way it happens sometimes. But man, what a beautiful sunset, you guys. I want to thank everybody for stopping by. Got a seal out there. Surfers are gone now. But yeah, thank everybody for stopping by. Thank everybody that watches this in the future. And have a wonderful weekend, you guys. Hope everyone has a blessed weekend. Take care.